Welcome to the White House.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Hey, friend!
forgot the music. Okay, we're good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hua. Good morning, mornings. Hi. How's it hanging? I think I can turn this down. Oh wait, that's right. Hold on. Oh wait, no, headphones are fine. I'm so eepy. I woke up at 4 to pick up a family member at the airport. Have you not gone to take a nap? Tent? No nap? No nap? No nap? You can't take naps? Yeah, I was once like that. Taking a nap would not do anything. Yum, yum. Wait, I got water. It's summer, that means I have to drink more water. Or else I'll just lose all of it sweating. Oh, it hasn't been hot. It's kind of scary how cool it is. I think for me, I just accepted that I don't actually feel better after, like immediately after a nap, but it helps me from not falling asleep while sitting up, so. Naps never immediately make me feel good. It's never like the, wow, what a refreshing nap. But it stops me from falling asleep sitting up. No. 15 to 20 minute naps are the best. I should try that. But then I fear that it's just my body without enough sleep. So I'm like, no, you get 45 minutes. Go, child. Take hold of your 1 hour 1 hour lunch period. Slow release nap. I think that's what it is. Maybe there'll come a day where immediately after my nap, I'll be like, wow, I feel so refreshed. Wow, I'm like a whole new person. Maybe that day will come. But it's certainly not today. It's not today. It's not this week. No, it's none of those.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Look! I see that. I see you throwing that. Don't think you can get away from me. Don't think I'm not watching. Got one eye on you. At least. Now there's 2. What are you gonna do? Ow! Another one. There was actually a lot. There was more than one. There was definitely more than one. So how, Dornians, have you been doing? How have you been out doing? I got EP yesterday, so I took a nap. That's how I've been doing. Although I've been pretty productive, I would say. These past couple of days, I'm doing good. Hopefully, I need this week to be productive. Otherwise, things that need to be done will not get done, and that's bad. I heard there's gonna be Ian fan sauce for Pat Labor ED soon. I can believe that. From what I remember, the Japanese that was in Pat Labor EZ was not like crazy difficult, and they released the Blu-ray like at the movie theater. So, given both of those, it seems very possible that like people can get it out fairly quickly. I'm almost finished with Ultraman Sullivan and Ultraman Trigger. That's how I'm doing. I had a friend that came to visit this weekend. And that was one of the reasons why I was at the Good Smile Fest. They released a Blu-ray of the movie. They do that a lot, actually. For Kukuru's, there we go. Kukuru Doran's Island. I bought the DVD at the movie theater.
Yo,
Or
buddy.
the Blu-ray at the movie
Still
theater.
alive?
Blu-ray box set at the movie theater, actually. It's a thing that happens. But that's it. It is quite nice. It is. That's what you get when the companies are 100% prepared to release their stuff. Movie releases, I feel like, are just a whole nother ball. Kukuru's box set, it is quite nice. It comes with, if you ever want to import it from Japan, it comes with English subtitles. I was able to hold a watch party before, like, it was in America, because I was able to grab it while I was in Japan. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. But so, friend recommended Ultraman Orb to me, even though it's an anniversary season. He said he enjoyed it. I was like, all right. Orb. Ah! Why is one of my nostrils leaking? Why? Why is there only one? Hey. I'm like, maybe I have a starting point. The important thing to know about Orb is that the movie happens first. Did it come out first? Did the movie come out first? We go by release order. Yes? Alright. Then we can watch that. The funny thing is, I don't think he saw that. I don't think he saw that, and he still really enjoyed it, so... Thank you, Tubby. Yeah, that was the thing when he mentioned Orb, and I was like, let me see where I can watch it. It's on Tubby, it's on Tubi, it's on Tubby, Tub. Is there another way that we can say that? I don't think so. Tubi, Tubby, Tubai, Tubai. It's on poop. Movies on there. Well, cause Tsurubaya, right? They were like, they're actually very gung-ho about getting it out to the West. Way before Kamen Rider, whatever their features are. Basically, all of Ultraman except, ironically, Tiga. Is Tiga good? Are they missing out? Doing it better at the same time. I think they are. I do think they are doing it better. But Jordians, y'all know why we're here today.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
I saw there was discourse. It wasn't like negative discourse, but people talking about like, all you need, it's a scam to buy. It was facetiously said, so not entirely meaning a scam, but they're like, it's a scam to buy a full model, because no one ever uses the full model on stream. Well, that sounds like a personal problem. Just make scene set use your full model, forehead. Easy. Very easy. Don't need the scissors. Sounds like a self-report. You must observe the whole model. You must look at it, Dornians. 5 away from 10. Look at that. Omedetou. And you're 95 streaks. 95 of them, that's a lot. Okay, look at this. So this is what came with if you got to see the movie. Boom, boom. Missing a 0? Wait, where? Who's missing a 0?
Hey, buddy.
Wait. Yes, this is what you got if you went to the movie. They've got stats. Overall height, 7,500 millimeters. I feel like they're really trying to make it sound like way cooler. But like, it's already cool enough. Why do we have to go in millimeters? Why are we in millimeters? Oh, so wait, let me do this before I forget. Perfect. Perfect. You're smart and made this lore accurate reason to stand up. Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Drinking out of an extremely stylish. I saw that! Dude, you made a nice gift too? I might have to yoink that gift. That's a very good gift. I was about to say gift, which I don't think is anywhere near what we want to say. Let's see. This. Oh. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this is what we're gonna be building, Guardians. This is what we're gonna be building. When we're done, this is what he'll look like. It's like the manual actually came in out of the factory. Yes. I guess it is kind of like, yeah, we're definitely the Ingram Plus that we're building is definitely like right out of the factory. We gotta make it. We'd have to weather it if we want it to look like a used Ingram. I hate that it's just one nostril. I mean, I guess it'd be worse if it was both. Oh, the movie did come after. All right. Good. So I can just watch the TV series. I was just thinking of how, what is it? Kamen Rider always does that, right? They always have like the movie. I think even for Sentai, usually it's like they have the singular movie for Kamen Rider come out after Kamen Rider airs. They have the combined Sentai and Kamen Rider. Sometimes movie while the Sentai was airing, and then they'd have like a Sentai movie after the Sentai aired. Now we'll just dive into the series. Woohoo! Let's get good Thornings out of the way. Ahem! Go ahead. Thorning. G! Good Thorning. Clem, good Thorning. Vaso, good Thorning. Wawigan, good Thorning. Lily, good Thorning. Hirasam, good Thorning. Sasquatch, good Thorning. Vashwe, good Thorning. The Worm, good Thorning. Basha. I think Orb does the Star Wars thing, where the very first episode really still says Chapter 6 of the Orb Saga. You're like, wait, huh? So, while we're here. It's a good smile thing. So I saw this on the table and I was like, oh cool, it's Dandelion, let me grab this. And then I flipped it over. And it's Plamo. It's Plamo. I was not expecting that. Like, it's obviously it's one color. It's really small. I don't think we even got a size on this. But I've got Dandelion already for free. For free. I mean, this guy's gonna be tiny. He's not painted in any way. Like, this requires some crazy painting if you want it to be color accurate. It's like We got the yellows, we got the golds and the blues and the greens and the reds and kinds of other stuff. We can paint the damage. We can make zucchini Vidorni colored dandelion. Practice painting Gundam. Oh yeah, like the Gundam assembled things. We still we have those. I actually Dornians. I bought this and prep. I would like to start painting soon. Wow. Gundam assemble, please be good. I'm begging you. I'm very curious how hard they're going to go on the rules and all of that. We're playing with it. If it will be widely accepted. If they will run their events properly. That's probably the most difficult part. That's going to be the most difficult part. Because it seems like, at least for Gundam card game, they keep hiring groups that like kind of just like half-ass run it. Want them to keep the prices low? Yeah, if they keep prices low, at least they can sell all the minis for people that just want to build minis. Alright. The last time, Dornians, we built a fort. A singular fort. I'm gonna move this over here. That's it. And for the meantime, actually, I wish I had cards of all of the Plamo I was building. This is so much easier. This way, people they come in and they'd be like, what are you building? And I'd be like, BAM! That's what I'm building right there. For free, right? We get it for free. It's kind of crazy. It's so shiny. It's so shiny.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
No! Good morning! Let's see, good morning, Steve! Good morning, Haku. Welcome in, friends. I recall, this is all the pieces for the first page of the ladies. Glossy plastic. Yeah, this is the kind of plastic you get from P Bandai. Yes, sir. Can't wait for either tomorrow or the day after finally getting my SMP Rex from Time Ranger with Moderate Ordian yesterday. An old G04MG today. This week is awesome. Dang, this week is Plamo filled for you. All the Plamo. Can't say that. This. Where is my? Plastic Bandai. It's true. Plastic Bandai. Just let me give you my money for plastic. Why don't you want it? Bandai, why don't you want my plastic? So we're gonna end up putting this here instead. I just want to give them money, and they don't always want to take it. Kimmy, are you actually interested in Gundam Assemble as a game? No. I don't have time. I don't have time to learn a new game and then actually go out and play it. Like, if I learned to play it, I would basically only have time to find other, like, VTubers or streamers that play it. and play against them, and it would have to be like a weird digital playing of it. It's probably all of the competitions that would happen would be during the weekend while we stream. Hypothetically, if you have any suit you wanted, what 6 MS would you choose from? Would you choose for your army? Probably Akai. What's the round god from turn A? What's Kapool? Yeah, that's right. Why did I call it a god? The Kapool. I'd have Akai. I'd have Kapool. Let's see. Who else would I have? I have the ball. I'm not looking too strong here. What else did I have? I think I'd want. Wait, so that's 3. Probably Gramps. If I can get like the movie version of G-Self with like the wings, I would do that. What else? What would the last one be? Or number 60? Oh, oh shoot, the really cool one that had no airtime on G-Rich. It's that one. It's that one. Let's see, it starts with an S. Everybody, Schwarzette? I think it's Schwarzette. Caliburn had a pretty good amount of airtime, I feel like. Yeah, Schwarzette. That one's cool. I like that one. That would be my 6 at the top of my head. Just randomly picking. How come? What would you pick? I don't even think they have all of those units available for Assemble. But of my friends who do Warhammer and Gundam, they're just gonna collect Gundam. Far as I've talked to them about, yeah, I don't know many people. I don't know many people that have said they're gonna play the game. I really liked Lana Neal. Oh, sure, that great suit that I immediately stopped caring about when you can't care about the pilots. If you care about the pilots, then you're setting yourself up for a letdown. You gotta separate. You gotta separate art from artist. You gotta separate suit from pilot. Excuse me for caring about the lore. Yeah. Were you one of the people that thought it was gonna be the end game, Mech? I feel very bad for those people. The orange Cicero. Yeah. Optimus and his chunky cheese mobile. I think the other thing is with stuff like that, assemble, like the kits or the minis that I want and the minis that I would have to like play with for a good team are not one and the same, and that makes me mad. Like, if these things are going to be so pretty, like with the card games, it's like, wow, this card is beautiful, and I can't use it because it doesn't work with my meta deck. Like, no, if they're gonna give me beautiful art, then it better work. It better work with everything. But they can't do that because that's hard. That is very hard to balance. A watermelon holder. Which one? Choice that was so hyped up for, only for him to be in one fight. Yeah, that's the thing that I thought was funny. They did a really weird lead up. They kept showing the Schwarzette for some reason. No. You mean Ariel rebuild? Rebuild? Really? Fred. Alex. Ooh, Alex is a great pick. Alex is a very good pick. Banshee, Norn, Stars Gelgugi, and the Rick Diaz. That seems like a fairly good spread. Do we know? I know we've got some confirmation on what minis they're going to be bringing over. First off, we don't have anything from like the Quacks yet, right? For minis. Not that they've stated. Can we please have a Rising Gundam? Wait, Rising Gundam. Rising Gundam. Rising Gundam, hold on. What's Rising Gundam? Gundam and J-Class? Really? Alright. Oh! Okay. G-Gundam kit. Is that his name in Japanese and English? What the heck? Where did that song go? Nagitani. Yeah, surely. Man, if Tequila Gundam gets a miniature, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, we're using her in we're using her in oh no, why? Remember the bow with the shoulder part slapping? Slap! It's a great suit. I just totally forgot the name. You got Mandala Gundam. Anything's possible, it's true. And we're getting... Yeah, I don't know the English name. Schwartz? Right? Spiegel, there we go. I really am bad with random names. Okay, you guys can call me a fraud. We are? Yep. Once again, a rando P Bandai announcement. And they're like, it's going on sale today. Yeah, the US name actually sucks. Shadow? But Spiegel Spiegel's so much better. Why did they change it? Why did they change it? At least I can understand, you know, they're being afraid of having, you know, biblical references with the other one. But why Spiegel? Why did Spiegel get changed? They were terrified of non-English, man. Man. His shadow is edited in. Yeah, I don't think I ever registered that he had a different name as well. Kelly built Gundam. We should make a Gundam that looks like a donut. I don't know how we do that, but then we can have like some part of it have that little like hole that you can tell where the jelly was input. I used to really not like filled donuts at all. Yes. Yeah, jelly-filled donuts. They do not call them jam-filled donuts, probably because it is not actually anywhere near close to jam. I'm pretty sure it's just fruit preservative, not even preservative. It's just fruit flavored syrup.
Welcome to the White House.
Let's see. Good morning, Wanderer, and good morning, Ates, and good morning, friends. Custard-filled donuts are my go-to. I am, whenever I'm in the Americas, chocolate-covered, I should see if that place is even still open, the donut place. Chocolate-covered chocolate donut with coconut sprinkles. I have a Nobel Gundam Berserk mode, that I pre-ordered in 2024 and it still hasn't shipped. Where'd you get it from? Boom, 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 boom. Coconut's just too good. Coconut's too good. You shag! Oh, I have no history with them. Are they usually like that? But yes, you can go on to AliExpress and there is one that comes with an extra boob plate part. I don't know what. Have you contacted them? Have you asked what's up? So Kimmy denies any history with it. Wait, hold on. When I was in America, when I'm in America, I never buy kits online. I'm in SoCal. I didn't have to. I don't have to buy online when I live in SoCal. Like I would just grab random kits
to the White House,
either from stores, like in-person stores, or if I went to like conventions, I would just grab them there. They'd be overpriced, but I was usually not looking for. That was in. I wasn't doing pre-orders, so that's probably the difference. I'd probably have to do online purchases for pre-orders now, but I wasn't doing pre-orders back then. And tariff prices at local stores are up again. Ah! Man. That's sad. I feel like that's like usually if I'm in Japan and I'm at a store, you bet I have my phone out checking the prices everywhere. Even when I buy now from places or pre-order from places, you bet I have Ami, Hobby Links Japan, and the original. So like with Amazon as well. If it's on Grid Smile, I have like all 4 sites up, and I'm looking at which one is the cheapest and the cheapest shipping all together. I'm comparing and contrasting. And then I buy. But I think when I'm in America and I'm buying tariffs plus gas price plus L plus ratio, that's what it feels like. But when I'm in America buying in person, I'm putting all that away. I'm putting all of that away. I am here to support the brick and mortar stores. I'll just, unless it's like known for being crazy, like scourging, not scourging, but like scalper prices, I'm probably just gonna like lay the money down because the high price is not because they're scalping, but because they have to earn some money. I mean, I know there are better sites though. Since I've heard secondhand stores in them. Yeah, I've to be fair, I've never done Ami in America. I've only done Ami when I'm in Japan. The thing is, Ami sometimes, recently not with any of my purchases, but sometimes they have pretty good pre-order bonuses that are only available on their site. So that's usually the only time where I'll do. Wait, no, Good Smile.
Devil Dohi Retro Brew here. Tsukimi out here making the impossible possible.
Huh? But Ami, I think I do better with in Japan. Hobby Links, never buy Gunpla from them. If you buy Gunpla from them, if you pre-order, no, you can buy it if it's in stock. Do not pre-order Gunpla from Hobby Links Japan. Hobby Links Japan is good if you want to buy a bunch of stuff, put it into one giant package, so then you can only send it as like, or pay for shipping ones. That's what Hobby Links Japan is for. Oh, okay. If you pre-ordered Gunpla from Hobby Links Japan, yeah. No. Pre-ordering anything else, that's fine. For some reason, yes, we do still have a code with Zephyr Arcade. Yeah, that is a brick and mortar store that you should absolutely help, and you can order online. I'd say for best up-to-date, follow their Twitter because they usually post their stock. They usually post new stock pictures. No. 4 to 6 months? Holy. That's kind of crazy. Does it cost a lot to do that? That's crazy. You can't cancel, but you won't get it for 3 years. Yeah, that's what. But it's only with Gunpla. That's why I say don't do Gunpla from Hobby Links Japan. Because for some reason, they are never told how much stock they'll get. And then it's not like they can ask for more kits to be made. But for everything else, they actually stop pre-orders. They do not stop pre-orders for Gunpla. So like you can buy it, you can pre-order it the day before. For some reason. Everything else stops pre-orders once they run out of the amount that they've been told that they're gonna get. But for some reason, Gunpla, even though they have no say on when things get reprinted, I hope I was supposed to cut that. Okay, it looks like it, yeah. Recent tariffs and hits to their shipping operation made it kind of hard, yeah. Americans at least have Zephyr Arcade. Americans got Zephyr Arcade. I feel like Hobby Links Japan is best for Asia. I'm not sure. Any Asia folks want to ring in? They might all be asleep actually. Asia supremacy, except for in every other shipping instance. It's all Asia supremacy until bam, you're hit with some crazy price because it only ships from America. You're like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know why that's shipped from Latvia for you. I don't know what is up with that. Because that's the thing for our merch for Fourth Wall. They have shipping centers in a bunch of places. So that's why, like, for people in Europe, there's a shipping center that can ship close to Europe. For people in America, there's a shipping center that's close to America. So, like, why Latvia? Isn't Dr. Doom from Latvia or something? Latveria? Close enough. Close enough. It seems it also ships from Latvia. That's so weird. I guess it's just what they've considered the closest shipping center for you. That sucks. That sucks. Do, 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 do. And I thought I was bad at maps. Latvia, Latveria, the same thing, basically. Have you ever had someone backseat with Gunpla? I want to say yes. I want to say yes. But I can't actually think of it. I know I've thought of situations where people can backseat. Especially if you go off of the if you stray from the booklet, people can be like, you're not supposed to do that. It's easy if you build the head first. Are you sure that you clean the part correctly? Maybe that's why it's not pushing together.
Yo, buddy.
Streamer, did you
Still
sand it
alive.
properly? Streamer, I don't think you should put that much for. Actually, I think if anything, it's not backseating. I think people are just worried when I start trying to push pieces together. That's justified. Also, Deja Vu, good morning. Let's see, Retro, good morning. Tachikoma, good morning. Hi, friends. You have to sand it properly first, a streamer. Streamer, have you tried putting soap on it so that they slip together? Why does it look like I don't have a part? I think one of the parts, but I don't. Oh wait, it's probably this. Yeah, it's okay, it's that. But we also are missing. Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Start at 200 grit. Does anybody do that? There's no way, right? Is there anybody that starts at 200 grit? You want your gunpla to die? I guess if you're painting. Oh yeah, wait, what is it? Was it Dom's friend? Was it G's friend? Who was like using basically like a pumice stone? No, a brick! It was a brick! They were using a brick to sand their gunpla. I remember there was a Dorney and they were posting pictures, or they were like forwarding messages of their friend using a brick to sand their gunpla. Absolutely amazing. Hold on, they might be cooking. Yeah, cooking poison! But Dub, perhaps. Alright, so it wasn't you. Yeah, Dub was my next guess. Prob Dubs, he's cursed with cursed friends. I looked and it was in fact Dub, okay? Perfumes, my favorite. That's what I'm gonna have to avoid when I what is it, prime my minis. Gonna have to try and avoid fumes. Alright, it's time to build! So got that. We got this. Go in there. Then this goes here. Is it not going any further? I think it can. Now. Wait, am I putting the right side in? I think so. Those friend is yes, so he mistakenly said he had a 1,500 grit and it was an 8,000 grit. Wait, but numbers are universal! Unless it was spoken. If it was spoken, then that's a different story. I feel like this should go in more, but we'll see. Oh wait, oh shoot, wait. Okay, no, this should be fine. I'm only recapping what Dub posted in Discord. Secret emoji. Okay, it looks like that's correct. So we'll just have to roll with it. Ultra Frank bid of 8,000 is about the same as printer paper. I want to see that. I can't really feel as much. Like, I have 8,000 grit. That's not too crazy to have. I have finer. I have 10,000. I thought it was falling, but it wasn't. Notebook printer paper has 7,000 to 9,000 grit range. Wait, so you can use your printer? You can use like paper for glossing this? Also, Chuni Katusha. Katusha? Yeah. Good morning, LuKremBo. What's 10,000 then? What's 10,000 equivalent to? Wait, true. I get, yeah, the week is probably, you could probably rip it accidentally and get nothing done. And then we put this. Man, they always make it look like it's very flat. Like, the image makes it look like there's a very obvious flat side. But, can I properly display this? I can see it! Shit! But, like, it's not as obvious as the book's making it look. It's very subtle. Whereas the book... It looks like, wow, look at that extremely flat space right there. Look at that. Wow, flat. Flat as flat can be. Bless you. Thank you. I knew I had to hold on to that or else it would go flying. Okay, so that goes there. Flat as zucchini. Yeah, that's right, you get shot. That's right, you're getting shot for that. Ugh. Wait, glasses? Did you do glasses? Doesn't look like. Did you lose your glasses? Oh, so Yukihime, thank you for the 3 streak. And Katsusha also for the 3 streak. And Best Way for the. That's gotta be. The 30 streak! What is the grit of Arab's tummy? Of my abs and tummy? That's a good question. That's a good question. I feel like there's 2 grits. There's like the really rough one of the actual abs. It's like you probably couldn't do much with them, right? But then the skin that's on there would be different. There's two different grits. Depends on how what you're using it against, really. Thankfully, I haven't lost my glasses. That's good. That's very good. Okay, so we have this. Oh wait, let me do first. This way. Battle Grego OST! What the, how do you know this? I've never heard this. Or like we might have heard it while listening to this, but I definitely don't even recall it. Which way is this going? Okay, so that's gotta face this way. Tightly fit part. Does this look right? Yes. It's a good shmup. It's shmup season over on Steam. If I recall correctly. Now is the time to buy, because it's like shooter, it's like bullet hell shooter, right? Right? Yeah, Bullet Fest. So Olive, if you want any Touhous, Touhous, all the Touhous are there. You just have to, all the Touhous are there, you just have to add Japanese to your search. They usually don't show them because it's in another language, but you can buy them. Human skin has 500 grit to 1000 grit, but since it's elastic and pliable, not capable of abrasive this time. Darn it. Okay, think that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, okay. I think I'm only gonna get one game for the Bullet Fest. And we got the Who 6 remake announcement. Yeah. And there's a bunch of people that are like, they're looking at the Touhou art, the remake, and they're like, I don't know, it looks like AI. And then you look at like what they're identifying as AI, and it's like it was there in the original art. They're like, what's this weird thing that looks like a dangling thing? And it's like, that's Zoon's art. That's what you get when you have a passion project and you just want to do your own art. That's what happens. No. Meanwhile, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is like, tee-hee, what if we just, oops, all AI. And that was definitely not crazy. Are you talking about Clock Tower from the announcement? It just looks like filtering was, someone's looking at all of the... They were looking at the upgraded character sprites. I don't know which characters, but they were looking at the upgraded... Okay, I don't know about Kingdom Hearts 4. There's a specific art for the release on Switch, I believe, for 1 to 3. And I think that's the Kingdom Hearts art. Yeah. On Donald's hand, on one hand, he's got 5 fingers. On another hand, he's got 4 fingers. Goofy, his pose is official Disney artwork pose, and then just slightly altered to be Kingdom Hearts Goofy. Yeah, the shoe trends are also different. Like, they're supposed to look like that one. I could see just being like, you know, artists don't want to do the crowns, but on top of everything else, it does seem like that just is another point towards AI. Because the shoe trends, they're supposed to look like crowns, and they're just regular shoes. And then Clock Tower for... What's it called? I saw someone that was like, oh, that's just because it's low quality. That's clearly all. And then someone grabbed like extremely high quality image, and they're like, okay, so how about now? Where it's all still there. How expensive can a few artists be? If this isn't the clearest reason to show that Square Enix is having trouble, I don't know what else is. There's intentional softness compared to the uniform softness that AI has. Yeah, it's just, there's something about it. Why is it? There's like a gap that I don't like in here. But yeah, Zoon's art, like all the, basically there's 2 images, one for Kingdom Hearts and one for Touhou, that both have like people pointing out like, oh, this is why it looks like AI. And the one for Touhou is not, it's like, you just put red circles on this image. Like one of them was like, oh yes, they have her eyeliner is darker here. It's like, oh come on, now. No. The Zoon one, it seems to be unfounded. Zune, I'm not believing. The evidence that they're trying to show does not convince me. But the Kingdom Hearts one does convince me. It's got some compelling arguments. Oh wait. Okay, I think this is the right way. Okay. Wait, is this the right way? I hope so. AI anti, but I'm an AI anti. So you're talking about me, and I don't think that's true. So can we build it? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, auntie? Can I be an? I don't want to be AI's auntie. No, thank you. Oh gosh. Also, Shadow the Sky. Good morning. Welcome, man. Is it anyone? No, schizophrenia is an actual mental disease. Oh, but the ones who do red circles. No, the red circles are necessary. That's what I'm saying. There's 2 out, and one of them is legitimate. There are people that do it wrong because the thing is, it's all built on fear that you're going to accidentally use AI. It sucks. It's not schizophrenia, it's fear.
Yo, give me something to dance to.
AI investigate everything. Yeah, I think the problem is automatically assuming someone is guilty. And then coming out to public with it. But that's kind of everything nowadays, right? People are like, I sniff evil. I shall thus publicly declare it as evil. It's quite a sad world we find ourselves in. Wasn't an artist bullied out of the space because everyone thought they used AI? I mean, did you hear about the student who got their scholarship rescinded because their teacher used an AI catcher to find or to say that their entire essay was AI? And it's not true at all? Like, everybody's getting kicked out of places because of AI investigators. Whether they be actual AI investigators sent by AI or people. Everyone is afraid of AI being used. Yeah, I think before that it was plagiarism checkers. But at least, you know, that was like... that you could actually see where they were pulling from. It was like, oh, well, you know, half of your information is from here. Can you try to explain that, maybe? Wait, how does this go? Wait. Oh, wait, okay, I think I see their plans for... maybe? No, maybe not. Wait, am I missing? Oh, this is right. Ooh. AI catcher that runs on AI. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm so glad I'm on the same. Believing everything coming from AI. Again, it's just because they don't want to be caught using AI. Like, the people that don't use AI don't want to be caught using AI. The people that like art, they don't want to be caught liking AI art. The people that sell art don't want to like see other people getting AI art, purchasing AI art. Yeah, tracing for practicing is fine. I mean, even people that like upload art, you're not supposed to upload tracing, but if you like absolutely say like, I have traced this source, please look at it, wowly. They usually are fine. Let's see. When I see a cool image at first glance, only to find out it was Gen AI. Yeah, and you just gotta skip over it. You're like, oh, okay. My bad. Alright, it's time to cut out more parts, which means we'll probably get less done today. I wanted to cut out more parts, but I just did not have time this week. I was productive, but not productive enough. Apparently my writing is so weird that I usually clear them quite well. I remember when it wasn't like a plagiarism check or anything, but when I was in high school, I wrote like an introduction paragraph or something, because like we had to give all of our paragraphs at like different times. So it was like, or not paragraphs, but like introduction we had to submit first, and then we had to submit the body paragraph, and then like the conclusion all at separate times. Wrote up the introductory, the beginning paragraph, all of that. Like Suki mom thought it was great. My teacher thought it was great. Like everyone was like, wow, this is really solid writing. And I was like, yay! And then I did the body, and then they all thought that I'd actually plagiarized the first part because the body paragraph was so shit. It's like, well, no. They're like, Tsukimi, did you actually write the first part? Are you sure? Like everyone, Suki mom, my teachers, everyone was like, I think we're gonna have to check the beginning paragraph again. We need to make sure that you didn't plagiarize that. And I'm like, I didn't do nothing like that. I'm sorry my writing's so bad. Oh, there's another piece in here. Oh, okay. So we need E19 and 20. Unlike us, they didn't have faith in Sakine. It's true. It's true. I was too good and too bad. I was simultaneously on both ends of the spectrum. I put this first sentence of the first paragraph as my conclusion. Nothing else. Oh, I would put the first sentence, first paragraph in my conclusion, and nothing else with one of my English teachers. He changed the entire meaning. Wait, no. He never read any of my papers and gave me an A for that one in particular. And if it gets done, it gets done. Or maybe he never made it to the end. Wait, I'm not dead yet! In grade school, my paraphrasing would be so bad, And I changed the entire meaning of what I read. But, okay, grade school, that's fine. What grade schooler really understands paraphrasing? And then F2. Oh, F1. Woo! 12 and 13. GG reading I like apples writes about why they hate apples. that's amazing. I think my name near the end of the alphabet gets you a hidden buff. The teachers are tired of reading students' essays as opposed to the front. Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I'm Dorney. I'm pretty towards the top. So clapboard's good, Dorney. Welcome in. In your high school English class, were you ever required to annotate each page of a chapter, only to BS it by copying a SparkNote summary? Each page? Dear no, they valued our time more than that. Zucchini Z Zorni. I will wait at the end. Essay slap. AP literature had me do each page? What? That's just dumb. That's just dumb. I hate all your teachers for doing that. APA is so much sexier than MLA. What about Chicago? What about Chicago? Chicago. We got the F-21s. We also need F-16. Oh, that's a big boy. He's a lot bigger than I thought. Never took AP classes, but they artificially made the regular classes harder at my high school. Chicago is the sexiest of all? Whoa. Whoa. But yeah, I guess Chicago isn't for like school stuff. Yeah, I feel like usually it's like high school maybe not AP classes is MLA. AP classes in college is like APA. And then maybe out of college, out of school is Chicago. Sexiest of them all, Chicago. I think I took like 1, 2 AP classes. I don't know why. And I didn't pass the AP test. That was when I learned. Me not passing the AP test was when I learned that I should never trust people.
Devil
like,
Donny, I
so
the clueless
easy.
wanderer here.
Everybody
EP
passes.
classes? Yeah, that was all my classes.
Yeah, all the AP classes. So everyone was like, oh yeah, this AP test is like the easiest out of all the AP tests. Everybody passes it. And then I didn't pass. And then all of a sudden, everybody changed their tune and was like, that's okay. People don't pass out every AP test. Alright, you're just telling me what I want to hear. I ain't trusting nobody on these things no more. That's why whenever anybody is like, oh, like this is super easy, you'll be fine. It'll be you don't gotta worry about this. Everybody passes like no. People just say what you want to hear sometimes. Especially when it comes to like passing stuff or like doing good on it. I hated writing papers if ChatGPT existed when I was at community college. I sure as hell would use it as I hated school so much. No! That would make you dumber! No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one that's 100% not using generative AI stuff at work. Like I know a lot of my coworkers they ask ChatGPT for like quick stuff. Oh, dang it. I actually did take an AP class once, but it was in there only for a week until I was in there only for a week until I dropped it. Because you didn't like it? Witnessing a tour of my university. Passed by the honors program I was in, and the tour guide said, so basically, they read some long books, and then they don't have to do general ed anymore. The honors program in college? I didn't even know that was a thing. Was it true? Did you read books? Did you read big books? Did you not have to do gen ed? Now, having to do gen ed is kind of crazy. Didn't like it, and I was taking 6 academic courses at the same time, so I was suffering. Isn't that normal? Wait, as opposed to how many academic courses?
Dadorny?
Oh, yeah! Thank you for the follow. I went to community college, so I could live rent-free in my parents' house. Community college is the way to go if you're looking to save the moolah, that's for sure. Read all of Moby Dick in 2 days and have a 20-page essay with at least 7 secondary citations. Secondary? Wait, what's firstary? It's not the get out of gen ed easy pass everyone claimed it was. So yeah, it was true. You read a big book and then wrote papers and got out of gen ed, but then the person did fail to mention the time requirement that they would put on there. To be quoting Moby Dick. Secondary means quoting other published. Oh, huh. Naruhodo. Alright, let's see. Do I need anything else from F1? No. I need... It's right here. 13. Oh my gosh, it's huge! What time is it? Okay. First dairy. I do like me some dairy. I do like me some milky. I read all of the Iliad 7 times. Why 7 times? So much reading. There's too much reading. I like reading, but not that much. Especially not the same book 7 times. I would forget what I've read and what I haven't read. Like on the second pass, it'd be like, wait, this is familiar, but am I just remembering it because I've already read it, or is it because, like, am I remembering because I've already read it this time, or am I remembering it because I already read it last time?
Let's look at the book.
That's my problem with rereading books. It's like my brain already starts thinking about the next part while I'm reading the current part, and then it gets really distraught. Bad at taking notes.
Devil Doheny I the clueless wanderer here. Do not fear a reader that reads 1,000 book, but fear the reader who read the same book 1,000 times.
And every single time it's book talk recommendations. Yep. Or it's the same #1 book talk recommendation book. What is it? What's one of the big ones? Something Wing. Fourth Wing, I think, is like one of the bigger book talk recommendations. Just read that thousands of times. Thousands! Fourth Wing is good and I like it! I'm not saying it's bad. I haven't read it. I can't say it's bad. And all the people that I do see that call it bad, they call it bad just because it has romance, and I feel like that's not a very good they're like, it's just females liking kissing. It's like, yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything with women enjoying some kissing. Women enjoying some books about kissing. I don't see any problems with that. Tuck finding, One Piece elevated the average literacy in the community by a concerning degree. What's good? I don't think it's girls kissing each other. I don't think. Someone who's read Fourth Wing could tell me, but I don't think it's about girls kissing each other. I would mean that it's women reading. I don't think Fourth Wing is even considered smart. There are some book talk recommendations that are 100% smart though. That's the thing. Happy Pride! Let's see, saw someone sharing a post that they only read the dialogue in books and that. Yeah, see, that's the bad side of book talk. Those are basically the people to where they want to use that one app that condenses every single book into a 20-minute summary. Like they have it creates a version that's 20-minute read, or they have they have someone read it for 20 minutes. So it's an audiobook that's 20 minutes. Those are the same people. The people that only read the text or the dialogue. Maybe if you're bored on the third read. Yeah, if it's your second or third time reading it, totally acceptable. If you've already read the book, then you read it however you want the second time after. There is a lesbian couple in Fourth Wing, but they don't have a lot of screen time. But mostly it's about Violet and her boyfriend having sexy time. So Violet loses control of her lightning powers. No, not the lightning powers. So good! Okay, so good, not so bad. Not her lightning powers, no. Wait, but where? I heard there was dragons! Is the boyfriend a dragon? Is the girlfriend a dragon? Wait, which one of them is a dragon? Or is that spoilers? Is there dragon kissing? This is very important. Is there dragon kissing? Yes, we got that. We will eventually need 27. The dragons are also mated to each other and they dry the dragon. Okay. They kiss on top of the dragons. Alright, got it. The cursor! The cursor! Why was I being bonked, huh? Why was I being bonked? They even teach long division. Where did that come from? This whole time we're talking about dragons and kissing, and you're thinking about long division. Do you like math? Are you a math person? Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay, let's see. So we need, let's see, there's C24. 124. Ooh. I was thinking about because we were talking about school. Yeah, they still teach all that. It's also mid-link between the rider and dragon. When the dragons are having a sexy time in the woods, they can sense the emotions. Naruto. What gets them frisky? No, stop leaking! It's like just enough to be annoying too. Like it's not like actually falling out of my nose right now. It's just like bubbling on the surface so that when I try and breathe, it's annoying. But it's okay. I hate all math. Although I have to tell you that a lot of people consider algebra to be basic math. We got a lot of engineers in here. No, but what I'm saying is blowing my nose does nothing. Like it's on such like this weird level that blowing my nose doesn't actually do anything. Worth Wing is getting a Prime Video adaptation soon. Interesting. Algebra's high school? Algebra was middle school for high school. Is this why I'm bad at math? Yeah, I think a lot of people would consider algebra be basic math. Unfortunately. Let's see, 17 and 18. High school streams. I know that word. I don't know what to do with it, but I know that word. Calc, where's high school? Yeah, calculus. Like, I know we had a couple of smart kids at my middle school where they actually got to go to the high school in middle school. Like, they had a bus that took them to the high school so that they can do calculus while they were in middle school, but that was like 2 kids. There's 2 kids ever. Don't ever eat a pizza. Don't you dare cut up that apple. That pie, stay away from it. Stay away from that apple pie. You ain't cutting that. You're not allowed. That's them fractions. That's them scary fractions and such. You don't mess with those around these parts. I forgot an E. E23. Yeah, I had that too. It's such a weird thing to do. The kids that's still going through at their own pace. I mean, you had to like, it was like special because it was. Because we had a lot. Algebra was like the top level. And that was usually only for like the super duper special smart kids. Bum 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 bum. Because most kids I think did algebra at my school in like 8th grade. So it was, you still had to go through like 1 year of middle school. Most people didn't get there. And the TISM kids, they were just smart. They were just smart. That was fun. Was all the shorthand or tools to help you remember remember in algebra. I only remember the story for oh shoot, what is it? There was a negative boy who went to a very radical party. Wait, no, there was a negative boy who was unsure about going to a radical party. The boy was square and he missed out on 2, is it awesome chicks? And the party ended at 2 a.m. I forget what that equation is for, but I remember that story. So it's B plus or minus and then radical and then B squared minus awesome chicks AC and then all divided by 2. Yeah, but that's the only one. I don't even know what it's for, but that's the only one. I don't remember anything else. Wait, Pythagorean theorem? Is that what that is? How goes the pat labor? It's pretty good. Quadratic formula. There we go. We just did the Pop Goes the Weasel song for that. Oh, I couldn't forget. See, that requires me to remember it in tune. Or to just remember the whole thing to begin with. You saw I struggled through that. Yeah, we've got the foot so far. And part of the leg. It's an RG, so we work slowly. But I'm hoping next time I'll at least have more pieces cut out so that we can just like clean and put together instead of cutting out the whole time. Okay, so I got that. What is B? What color is B? It's gotta be white. It's gotta be white. Yes, it is. I have to remember the whole tune. Me remembering the time Tsukimi tried to sing Mortal Kombat and did Crazy Frog instead. True. My brain just does not like to remember things correctly. 25. No, I should remake that part. I made a clip for that. I should remake it for a short. And then 8 is the last thing. The people must know. Yep, the people must know. Right, all the ones. Oh, they're all one except for that. Wait. The people must be reminded. It's like, is it on Discord? I'd only post it to Detour. I don't remember. Right, yeah, 3? Yep, 3 of them. Awesome! Beautiful! Well, Mortal Kombat and Crazy Frog are totally very similar, trust me. It was an honest, earnest mistake. Anybody could have made it. Anybody. All of you. Huh? Yeah. Trust me. Trust me. You might not think it, but it's totally true. To be fair, see? I've got backup. I've got backup. I can't be wrong. So Kimmy, who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character? Have I ever played Mortal Kombat? Is there a cute girl? Can I pick her? Mortal Kombat. I would keep going with that song, but I still only remember the Crazy Frog tune, so I can't keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Because Mortal Kombat's the... Was that the American one that they made, like, super gory? It, like, had tons of blood. It had to be... Yes, yeah? Yeah, like, I don't think Japan even has, like, the full version of it because it was too gory and it would get, like, a rating that means it couldn't be sold to the target audience. I only know Scorpio and Sub-Zero. What is that? Okay, yeah, I think I heard that. Wasn't it in High Score Girls? I mean, they have the game, but I think it's like, very, very, I think they cut out a lot of the blood. Or they made it like a different color or something. Like it's censored over here. Because Japan doesn't allow crazy violence. Can you sing Crazy Frog? I can. I am capable of that. Crazy. It is. Even on home ports here, at least this next one was censored. Yep. It's a Tukigo, good morning. Welcome in. Anything else? Nope. Someone like Tsukimi. Crazy Frog is just frog.
Oh
my god, I sent... I forget what exactly prompted the reason for me sending this, but I sent that one tweet of the guy that was like, this is just a peek into the inner imaginations of my mind, my crazy effed up mind. And then it's him drawing the hamburger helper guy with like pointy teeth. I sent that to my coworker. They're like, oh my god. As something we got either in a game or from a client reminded me of that. Like something that a client or a game said. And I was like, god, it's literally this meme. Japanese version of Metal Slug, they censored the blood and made it light blue. I would have to check. I don't remember that. little bit more cartoon violence. I think they could have gotten away with that. Psycho frame to me, it's just a normal frame. Yeah, we need those vibes more, Dornians. That looks like a bit of body horror. Oh, and again, there was a lot of things going on. Hamburger hindrance. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Man, I need to get hamburger helper. It's been a extremely hot second since I had hamburger helper. Might need to purchase some. I said that'd probably be pretty good for my bentos. Do I need to cut that off? Where do you go? Okay, yes, we can. I still remember it because I played it as a kid. That looks like you might have been traumatized. Yeah, like, what was the game recently in Japan that just wasn't allowed? It was by the people that did Dead Space, their newer game. Something like that. Was it just Calypso? No, I don't think so. Surely not. Callisto Protocol, there we go. Yes, that was the game that was not allowed in Japan because they refused to censor it. The devs refused to censor it, so Japan just didn't get it. Oh, Japan. Yeah, people are always like, oh my gosh, America's censoring everything. I don't think they realize how bad Japan is for that kind of stuff. Oh, G, I see that. G, what are you doing? Hey, G! Hey, G, what are you... Get out of there! He had to clock in the pissing me off factory. That really is what the afterlife is sometimes. Pixelated naughty bits. That's no. See, they don't. Japan doesn't mind that. Japan is anti-violence. Hilariously enough, America and Japan are pearl clutchers for different reasons. Japan is pearl clutching for violence reasons, and America is pearl clutching for sexual reasons. But they both clutch in their pearls. Don't do it, Dornians. Don't clutch your pearls. Put the pearls down. Down. Put them down. Put them down. You don't need them. Don't need those. You can live in a world without your pearls. What the? Is this clean? Oh wait, this is... Okay, yeah, this is a partially built piece. That's why. It's like, there is not enough on there. Australia is also getting the UK treatment, with you having the ID for 18 plus of Ew. I feel like it's only a matter of time, really. Until everyone does it. Japan will probably take a little bit longer to to get to it just because they're really bad with getting ID. They don't even check ID for drinking stuff. So I feel like checking ID for stuff like that is gonna be really hard because they just don't require ID over here. Oh, I could probably cut this off. It's so funny. Every time you go to a store and like you buy alcohol. Not even a store. It has like if it's a grocery store, like a convenience store, they're like, click the button that says you're over 21. I've never seen anybody question it. And like I remember when I was studying abroad, our school was connected, my university was connected. It had like a feeder high school. It had the whole like ladder system. It had like a preschool, an elementary school, a high school, and a university. And we got to know some of the high schoolers. And all of them were just openly telling us that they all went to bars and just bought alcohol. Because no one checks the validity. They're just like, if you have enough guts, if you got the bazookas to ask for alcohol, like nobody checks in Japan, like especially at restaurants. Honestly, nobody checks at restaurants. It's just everyone's just so pure. Not everyone, but they just believe that no one will abuse the system. They didn't check me when I went to Japan. I know they never do. I feel like especially foreigners, they won't because they can't tell ages of foreigners. They can't tell ages of foreigners at all. I have to show ID for alcohol. Yeah, that's like extremely normal. You have to. Because they have like, they constantly have checks, right? Like they'll send in. One of my friends, she used to do this because her dad was a cop, so she used to be able to participate in like those sting operations essentially, to where she would be with a bunch of like guys that were clearly over 21, and she would order alcohol, and then see if she was getting like they would see if she got carded. And if she didn't, then they would write up the place. Also, I think I don't actually say Gundam D. Thank you for the follow. America requires ID for tons of stuff. They require it for like everything. Because the thing is, everyone in America, there's much more of an incentive to get a driver's license, which is then used as your ID. So most people do actually have ID. That's not a thing. That's not a thing for Japan. Not everybody gets a driver's license very early on. Kimi's earlier talk and the stream about dragons inspired me to make a low-effort shitpost. We're not at the desk, so I can't put it. I don't have my desk scene here. They can look at it. Huh? That's not me! I do appreciate it, though. It's a good edit. I'm like absolutely not. I'm sorry to let you down, but I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster ever. I would never do that. My country requires you get a national ID as soon as 12? See, Japan has started trying to get people to get a My Number card. But that's only in like, I don't know, like the last 10 years or something. They started trying to get people to have a My Number card that's like counts as their ID. Limited by her heterosexuality. It is such a pain. It's such a pain. How you say you wouldn't date Gogeta? I would probably have to turn him down. Like, part of me would want to be like, maybe go on a date just to, you know, make him not feel bad. But no, I don't want to lead him on. I don't want to lead him on. Really, you can agree that Gogeta is handsome, but his big, soulful eyes. He looks. Gogeta is like a big puppy to me. Gogeta is like a big puppy. That's how I see Gogeta. That's how I see all the monsters. They're all just like big puppies. I had to implement an ID for 18 plus content, but I don't know if that's gone anywhere. I mean, that's the entire world right now. Everywhere is trying to do that. UK's got it. Australia was just mentioned earlier. I know I could see. Ooh. That'll be interesting to see where it goes. Yeah, that's what I don't know how possible to be with Japan because not everybody got an ID. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to let Gogeta down. He's like a handsome puppy. Like when you look at a big doggo and you're like, oh, what a handsome boy. That's how I see Gogeta. Like, I can see where some people are coming from for some of this stuff. I don't think I can ever do it. I don't think I can ever commit. Say it loud, say it proud! This is a joke. Nope, I'm not. No, you said it loud and proud. Those are parentheses. That means that what's in the parentheses is a joke. Yep. Proud monster fucker right there. Right there. Right there. Smash or pass Toho Kaiju stream. But if I did that, I would have to like lie. Would you be okay with that? I have to lie to make it interesting. I guess that's how it. That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like Gogeta has been a mother in a couple of years. I always assumed Gogeta was a dude, and I maybe I've been assuming wrong. American Godzilla is canonically female and self-fertilizes asexually. Naruhodo. So not only do you get stuck with Gogeta baby, it's American Gogeta baby. I love that image of Godzilla holding another chick's arm. And he's holding her umbrella. I've never seen that. American Godzilla is just called Zilla in Japan. That's what I call Brazil. No kidding. Brazilla. Brazilla. Look. Imagine the break. Ah, look at you. They're just a couple. They're just a couple having a good time.
Welcome to the White House.
To you, it's Godzilla, but to me, it's just normal Zilla. Is Gogeta blowing up Tokyo? Does it always take place in Tokyo? I feel like it doesn't always take place in Tokyo. Doesn't always take place. Yeah. There's blown up plenty of other cities too. Where like sometimes they just end up in like open ditches to fight. So then no buildings get destroyed. Then they don't gotta worry about miniature buildings. No. So how they did that game? How did that game go? Did they have to bomb the kaiju? A lot of stuff happened. Just know that the end was Yuri. The end was Yuri love. That's what really matters. Yuri love persevered against all. Yuri! Happy Pride Month! In November, right? Yeah, that's the only game that's the only good game coming out in November. Godzilla Destroy All Monster Melee Remaster is the only good game that is coming out in November this year. So it's perfect. I don't have to spend much money in November. True, Ace Combat 8 is on October. The best game. But early access for pre-order means it coming out in September, baby! Thornians fact check this. Is it fact checked this as true? Yes. Yes, Thornians know. Thornians know. I don't know, I feel very out of place having absolutely no interest in Run Amok Simulator 6. To this day, I have never played a GTA. I played San Andreas with my friend my friend had San Andreas. We used to put on a bunch of cheats. We made the cars fly. We would make the car. No, we would take the girlfriend out for a date, and then we would make the car fly when she was inside there. Also, good morning. And then we would try really hard not to crash the car, but it wouldn't work, and we would crash the car, and then we would fail the date. We'd fail the date in that case. You can fail dates. As a chaotic, good morning, LuKremBo. I have never failed a date. I've never been on one! One day I believe in you. It's a fun sandwich. Also, it can be played on the shittiest PCs. Can it? Love GTA San Andreas. I'm playing it for the first time. I'm playing GTA 4 for the first time? Is that San Andreas? I don't actually know. Potato pussy! Maybe. Oh, wait. Let's be honest. Epic gave away GTA 5 for free, so I played that. They gave it away for free? Is that why everybody's able to do all those RP things? San Andreas, I played a bunch of times. I've never played GTA 4, and it's my first time playing it. Oh, it's like you're playing it right now. Game GTA 5 twice. Oh, I guess I missed all that. Right now, I mean, like when you get home to play games, GTA 4 is in your repertoire of games you're playing. Yeah. I never finished San Andreas because my cracked copy of the game on PC would crash if my car ever exploded. Why was your car exploding? I forget that those games even have ends. Like, they absolutely have stories, and I kind of always forget that. SF6? Street Fighter. Because of Tifa. And then some GTA 4 before heading to the gym. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He goes outside. This guy goes outside. Takes care of his body. Messed up. Messed up, you know. You just come into this stream. You flaunt your healthy lifestyle. Eat him for his nutrients! Barney and FF6 lobby night when? You guys should do it. You guys should do it. I'll probably end up saying, like, making an announcement somewhere on Discord, like, after our group watch. But, like, if any Dornians ever want to organize something, and then you want to have, like, an event announced for it, if you guys, like, settle on a date and time, you can just tell me, And then I can make an event for it so it can like alert other people. Oh, I only need big walk session with it. Wait, it's 8 people? It's 8 people, right? That seems like a very chill game. I think it's going to be... I think it said 20 on release, but then also with a discount. Oh, then we had Tsukimi as the caster. You want someone who knows nothing about the game to cast? 12 max for Big Walk. Oh, that's crazy. Yes, me casting. Oh, he punched. Oh, he kicked. Oh, he punched. Oh, he's on the ground. Oh, he's off the ground. Oh, big move. Big move, big move, big move. Big damage, but maybe I could tell. I'm not sure. But like, it can be while I'm not there. It can absolutely be while I'm not there. Since a lot of you guys have more time during like PST nighttime when I'm at work. What's Big Walk? It's a new game that's coming out where basically the only goal is to walk around. Walking simulator, but friend slot. But it's very chill. They have little challenges that happen during it, but it's not like the necessary thing. Yeah, the new trailer, it sells the comfiness of it so well. Like sometimes you see a train and all of your friends or everybody runs. What is it? Sometimes you see a train and everybody runs to catch the train. And sometimes you get split up for your friends. As you see like all of their friends get on this train, but then they miss it and they can't. So then they're just like sitting and they're like, sometimes you just enjoy walks by yourself. And sometimes your friends come looking for you in a what is it? Group search. It seems very chill. No. Alright. Got pieces out. Wouldn't it be better to play Peak? But Peak is like, it requires gaming, right? Like you're actually supposed to do something. You guys can play Peak though. I'm not stopping you. If you guys want to organize Peak, tell me the date and time and I will make an event for it. But it's just not all of the gameplay that I've seen from it. Never once have I watched anybody play Peak and have a chill experience. Yeah, Big Black is just about exploring with your friends. Yeah, web fishing is dead because hackers immediately see you playing and they come in and then they like break the game. When I play with your friend, or when I play with my friends, it's chill. And you must have chill friends. Everyone I see play that game is always like yelling. Like it's all in good fun, but it's like yelling and dying and like explosive laughter. Yeah, solo web fishing is probably fine. The second that you open up a lobby, it's not great. Can we do anything quickly? So we got this piece. And this goes here. Here, I think. Hmm? Hmm? Wait, no, here. Oh, naruhodo. Have you played it recently? Maybe it's just streaming it is what gets you in trouble. People are out searching for blood. Here we are. And this goes here. Okay, so that's looking like that. Man, I don't understand how people can do that. I don't understand how people can just like talk about extremely personal stuff. I don't even talk about that to like friends or family. I don't know. I don't understand how people can just like open up to people. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I go into Twitch streamers chats and trauma dump all the time. I just it's like it's a completely different world from what I know. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Because you don't do it. Insert cat smoking meme. I don't do what? Talk about stuff? Because I don't smoke. Broke. Going into a streamer's chat to trauma dump. Woke. Watching streamers to trauma dump to their chat. And I think like once I like said something that like was slightly introspective about like my thoughts, and then I think someone was like, "Oh, that's kind of dark." It's like, "Oops, oopsie." Am I missing a piece? Did I forget to cut out a piece? No, I remember cutting. Oh, it's not flat. Okay. Banned? Wait, who's doing banning? Who's being banned? Oh, wait, no, what the? Oh. Wait, no. Hello. Is this the trauma dump chat? Yeah, definitely. This is 1-800-TRAUMA-DUMP. Your dumps are our content. Okay, wait, how does this go? Okay, I think it has to look like this. And then... This doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. Okay, I see it. It makes sense now. No, it still kind of doesn't. Maybe I'm not supposed to push it all the way up. I think that's it. Oh, but jeebus. Blah. No, that's the streamer next door. Wait, like the girl next door? Hold on, no, I don't want the streamer next door. No, don't take a dump here. Bump, bump. Location next door. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's already girl next door. I can't believe you're talking about other girls around me. I can't believe it. Do you even like me? Do you even like me? What? This is so intense. Where is going what? Shoot. The score is here. Kids next door. Okay, kids next door is pretty cool. Lucky Goofy Tsukimi be Dorny versus Sad Depressed. Goth Kimi be Saddy? No. Oh, okay. I understand. That's okay. I get it. It totally happens. I'm not really a likable person, you know. I'm just so different. I'm not like other girls, you know. And nobody really understands me. What's the problem? Guys, I don't understand. Oh, I get it. It's just you just don't like me. I knew it. People are always so mean to me. How do I ban this streamer? You can't ban me! Oh my god, wait, you know, you're so right, Basha. You're so right, Basha. I never really talked to anybody this wa. Oh, I see this wa. Like, you dislike me so much that you have to send yourself this wa to another realm this wa. Japanese only? You don't want to understand it? I don't really know what to say. Desua. 日本語その声は日本語できないからなんかストップしなきゃいけないですわ。日本語を伺えると、その声を伺えると、ですわ伺えると、その3人はできません。あ、できませんわ。残念ですわ。やっとクリンジがもうないよ。そうですわ。なんかやばくない？こんなに動くはずなのかな。合ってるかな？うん、合ってる。うん。できないですよ。なんか、日本語の発音と英語の発音、そんな風にできないだと思う。そしてもちろん、ズンさんと東宝プロジェクト や、同じ。トービーさんみたいに、切り替えるできないかと思いますわ。We won! そうなんですの。時間ですね。時間が来ましたわ。時間が来ましたわ。まあ、これ最後にしますわ。It's actually, like an anime fuckboy voice. For them, there is! ありますよ。ありますよ。私できない。できませんわ。うっ。英語、英語、英語人。英語をする人です。多分、可愛い系の、あれなんか違うかな。あれ逆だからしまった。出して。しまった大丈夫かな。うわ大丈夫、大丈夫、大丈夫。なぎとこ前だ。Has that voice for me? じゃあ、シンジもエヴァンゲリアンのシンジ声優さんが同じだよ。こっちですよ。よしよしよし。よしよしよしよし。これができたら、なんかこっちが、銃が入ってる足。ですわ。こっちが銃が入ってる足。めちゃくちゃかっこいい、なんかギミックが入ってる。うん。It's not going in! Alright. Way Megumi Ogata doesn't hit that for me. Is it just her voice in general? Here I thought this would be fast. For some reason, these don't want to go in correctly. Ah! Why is it not going in? Oh, wait, did I get it? Yay! I got it! So this is the leg that's going to have, there's like this really cool gimmick for when you open up the side of the foot, it like, the gun pops up. And so these are all the bullets for that gun. It's gonna look really cool. I saw a tweet about it of someone that had already built it. And it looks so cool. It looks so cool! I'm very excited. But that is all the time we have for today. We're gonna pack all this up. I'll put the pre-made pieces away. sheath. Just like a little bit too me, I think. A teeny bit. Thanks for the Pat Labor stream. Thank you for coming! Pack up everything. Make it all nice and clean. Wish I could have watched more, but I'm stuck at work. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. That's up. Alright, let's head out of here. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by today. We got more of our boy done. Slowly but surely. I mean I said this last time, but now there's more time in between. I will try and get pieces cut out. We can get more of our boy done. Next time. That it'll only be cleaning and putting them, because I don't think I can clean all the pieces, but I can at least cut them out ahead of time. So we will try to do that. Anything else? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So wait, let me check. Let me do a quick check. Okay, no. I have to go to work. Yeah, work buddies. We are not going to raid. Head over to anyone who you think is cool. For the rest of this week, tomorrow we've got Full Metal Demon Muramasa over on YouTube, and this weekend we have Dot Hack Mutation and Super Robot Wars Y. And I do keep forgetting to say, but there's an announcement in Discord, in the cinema section. We will be watching Hamilton this weekend. It is Asia nighttime zone friendly. America morning time, so not as friendly. Depending. PST not so friendly, EST a little bit friendlier. But just wake up, forehead. Just wake up. It's not that difficult. Wake up, forehead. But let's see. Be there. Wait a second. He's shot. 2:30 p.m. Yeah, I guess I feel like PST is probably in the worst. Slot, but that's okay. That's okay. Just wake up. Just wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Okay. And yeah. So that's all we got going on. So, Dornians, until next time, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be. Until then, what's gimme?